Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. And we're here in the Fix It bunker. As you can see here at Fix It, we are continuing our project of Project Inhabitation. So let's get right into today's episode. Alright, so today on this beautiful island of ours that is extremely loud. Wow. Those biogenerators are massively loud. Okay, so let's see what we got going on today over here at the hub. Alright, so if you remember in the last episode, we unlocked tier 0, or actually we completed tier 0 and unlocked tier 1 and 2. Now with tier 1, this gives us base building, logistics, and field research, which field research is going to be awesome as it gives us another scanner. It gives us the MAM station. Also, we're able to make more personal storage boxes, which would be great. Not just that, but it also allows us to have the conveyor mergers and splitters, along with the conveyor lifts, which is going to be massive with trying to move stuff around. And it looks like our fuse blown. Give me 1 second. I'm out of fuel. Let's change that real quick. There we go. So we got the biomass burners back up and running so that our little small automation can continue. All right, so back over here at the hub. So base building is going to be awesome to have because of the foundation. I'm super excited to get this unlocked so that we can make a proper base, along with, of course, the different stuff for logistics purposes. And now tier 2 is where the fun stuff actually lies. So we get the assembler, we get rotors, smart plating, which we do need for the space elevator. The chainsaw, we get better biofuel, along with all the other things, especially with logistics Mark II. That's going to be great because this allows us to have faster conveyor belts, looks like stackable conveyor pulls, and faster conveyor lifts. I'm super excited for that. Now for this one, the resource sync bonus program, I don't know much about it. So we're going to definitely learn that when we get there. So I want to say our first objective is going to be this guy. Now reason being is because with having a conveyor splitter will be huge to setting up automation and of course mergers. But I'm more worried about the splitters because we could send in 2 different items and have them go 2 different directions. So let's go ahead and select that as a milestone. And let's go. Oh, hey, Bob. You checking out my iron? You're trying to figure out why it's not moving? Well, I'll show you why it's not moving. In here, we have a full storage container of iron ingots. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But not just that. As you can see, we have a line over here for concrete. Now, it's not as full as the other ones because this is one of the slower processes. But we do have a good amount to begin with. And if you remember where my copper node is, right over there, I also have a full container of copper ingots. So copper and iron is not going to be an issue. I'm not sure about concrete, but I'm hoping it will get us to where we need to be. So let's go ahead and see about banging a lot of this stuff out. Now the reason why I want to do this for the merger and the splitter is so that when, if I go back here real quick, for when we get into tier 2, the parts assembly, this guy right here, the assembler, is going to be massive. Well, we won't have to be doing this by hand once we get that. So I'm going to do one from tier 1 and then do that one for tier 2. So that then we can start setting up a proper basic automation for a lot of these lower end parts. Like the iron plates, the rods, the screws, the wires, I just want to be able to have something set up so that I don't have to keep coming back here and doing this, because this takes a lot of time. Okay, let me grab another stack of iron real quick, and let's get these rods finished out. All right, so we have 150 plates and 150 rods. Now let me come right over here, grab a couple of stacks of the copper ingots, and let's get the copper wires. Now I'm not sure how far I'm going to take it in this episode, but I do want to at least have some basic automation for a lot of this stuff set up. But I don't know if I'm going to go beyond that for now, because I do want to get the automation set up and then, you know, spend a little bit of time of getting those resources and parts built up. All right, and there we go. We have 300 copper wire. So let's go ahead and send this. Here we go.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Okay, I will do that. Are they going to send another one down, or is that going to just kind of spawn back in? That was actually pretty cool. Okay, let's not let the squirrels win today. All right, so we got logistics done, which means we now have conveyor splitters, mergers, and lifts, along with building efficiency stats, which I'm not too sure what that even means, because it doesn't really tell me. So now I want to go ahead and come over here and grab this milestone. Oh, it tells me right here in the corner, pod will return in 2.5 minutes. Got it. All right, so as you can see, we need 200 cables, 200 rods, 500 screws, and 300 plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut away here, bring you guys back in just a second while I get everything built out for this. And then we will move on to trying to get some form of automation going. All right, guys, I will see you guys in a second. All right, and just like that, one hot second here on YouTube, we got everything needed. As you can see, we have the 200 cables, the 200 rods, the 300 plates, and the 500 screws. So let's go ahead and send this on up into space so we could get our automation started. Let's go.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, Smart Plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fixit company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fixit cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Well, that was rude. Jeez. Okay. Let's go. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that is awesome. So we unlocked Smart Plating, we unlocked the assembler. Let's take a look at what it takes. So there's the rotor, that's rods and screws. That's reinforced iron plates and more rods. Crafts 2 parts into another, can be automated by feeding components via conveyor belts. Okay. Yeah, let's get this going. So it looks like I'm already good with the cables, so I just need the rotor. I need 4 rotors and 5 more reinforced plates. And the rotors takes rods and screws. Let me go grab some more iron and get this going. I'm hoping the assembler does what I think it does and not just advanced parts or more like parts that are like more advanced than the tier 1 stuff that I can make over here. I'm hoping I can do all the parts. Let's take a look. So 5, 10, 15. So we only needed 20 rods, so that's done. Now we just need a bunch of screws. Let's make some more rods because that's how we make the screws. Okay, so how many of these do we need? 100. Okay. Right. And that will allow us to make 4 rotors. So let's go ahead and bang those out real quick. Perfect. Now to make the reinforced iron plates, we need to have the regular iron plates along with some screws. And we need 5 more of these. So let's go ahead and bang this out real quick. Okay, we need a little bit more screws. And there we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this real quick. How much do I have on this? This looks like I got no spots left on there. So I might have to bring it to this one over here. Okay. I will just place it down right here for now. Okay. Now I was kind of afraid of that, honestly. That it's only for these types of recipes. So is there a way that we could automate this stuff? I don't think there is. I don't think there is a way to automate this. Oh, okay. And that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. So I need to make 50 of these smart plates. So if we take a look at what it takes to make a smart plate, which I don't think we could do it in here. No, we cannot. So we have to use this thing over here. So we need, what do we need? It's a 1-in-1. So we need 50 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors. Oh man. Okay. That's going to take a minute to actually build out. So what I'm going to do is, once again, cut away here and bring you guys right back once we are able to make all 50 of these smart plates and send it off into space. So I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, and just like that, we are back with the rest of the stuff to make the smart plates. As you can see here, we have the 50 rotors, and we also have the 50 reinforced iron plates. Now, what I'm going to do is, before I do that, I want to say I overlooked something massive. So the constructor here is actually the thing that makes all the these lower tier items to be automatable. So what I did was I went around and I set these up to do plates, rods, screws. I even have one over here for the copper to do the copper wires. So I have that going as well. I totally overlooked that completely. But as you can see, I did redeem myself on this. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a power line spot from here, which I need. There we go. Will it reach? It will. Okay. So this is just a temporary spot for this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into here and drop off these items. Ooh, I blew the fuse. Okay, looks like I have to remove some of these here real quick. That's fine. All right, let's see if I could get this going now. Oh yeah, that does a massive spike. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one as well. And then I will remove this line. Okay, let me try connecting from here to here. And let's see if that resolves our issue here. There we go. Okay, so now I have smart plating being crafted up. That's going to take a minute to get all sorted. I'll have to definitely increase my power output so that I'm not getting stuck. As you can see, I did a biomass generator over here as well. But that's only powering up 2 different constructors. So I think once I get the foundation going, I'll start building a proper base with proper power, proper automation setup, and have everything all situated that way. Because right now everything's just kind of thrown down haphazardly, and it works for now, but we could do better than this. We could definitely do better than this. All right, let's see. How are we doing now? Okay, so this takes 30 seconds per smart plating. So a minute. So this will take about 25 minutes. That's kind of a long time. I'm not gonna have you guys wait around for that. I will first take a look at the hub and see what I can do with this. So this requires just some simple stuff. So let me go ahead and select that. And I think we already have pretty much everything. I just have to go grab the concrete out of here. Blast off. All right.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Okay. All right, so we now have foundation? Yes, we do. We have walls, we have flooring, ramps. We got all the good stuff. I am ecstatic for that. So now I think in between episodes, what I'll do is I'll probably plan out my next location where I'm going to build. I definitely want a big, wide, open space. And, oh, there's one of those shiny things right there. Let's go grab that real quick. I'm curious on what those do exactly. Blue Power Slug.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. I could definitely do that. Since it's a color, blue, I assume that there's other colors, variations. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff here. Field research. Let me go grab some of the copper wire that's over here. Okay, and we got the 300 screws now.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fix-It's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fix-It's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Okay. Sweet. So that means we're done with tier 1. That wasn't bad. Tier 2, I definitely want this guy. So that's another 500 screws. 100 cables and 100 concrete. Concrete and the cables are not going to be bad. The screws will take a little bit of time, but this gives us better fuel. Jump pads, I'm not too worried about. The awesome sink got extra resources. Fear not, for Fix-It does not waste. The newly developed awesome sink turns any and all useful parts into research data just as fast as you can supply them. Okay. Definitely want to go for this one soon as well, but I definitely want obstacle clearing for the chainsaw so that we could clear out some of these trees in our way, because I think I want to build down here maybe, but I just kind of want to open up this. But again, I'm not 100% sure if that's where I want to go, because I haven't really done much exploration. Like, I did a quick run around picking up leaves, but nothing. Looks like there's another slug up there, but nothing too advanced. Oh, looks like there's another one over there. I'm not sure how to get up there really. I'll get up there eventually. Maybe I could do it from up here. No, it won't let me do that. Yeah. I'll get that eventually when I have the ability to climb up stuff, which I'm hoping I do actually get. Okay, so what do I need? I need concrete cables and screws. Okay. How are we doing here? We're up to 20, so we're almost halfway there, which is good. All right, so there's the 100 cables, the 100 concrete. Now we just need 500 screws. Hi, Bob. I like how he just hangs out around my base, just wandering around, checking things out. Makes me feel less alone in here. Ooh, we got the 500. Okay, let's go. And 500 screws.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Alrighty then. Huh. So, let's see what it takes to make the chainsaw. Okay, so some screws, cables, reinforced iron plates. Not too bad. Alright. And there we go. We now have a chainsaw. Awesome. What is area mode? That sounds kind of crazy. I'm going to churn all of this into the better fuel. Alright, I'm bringing you back here to the final one. And there we go. We now have 50 smart plating that we can then shoot off into space and complete this objective of ours. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is so awesome.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
That was pretty cool. Alright, let's send it off. Oh, that's pretty neat.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder: not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Okay, that was pretty cool. But then I looked up into the corner where it says objective. 1,000 smart plating. 1,000 of those scaffold things. The frameworks. And 100 automated wiring. Wow. We got some work to do. We definitely got some work to do. And that did, in fact, open up Tier 3 and 4. Perfect. Oh, wow. This unlocked a lot of stuff. I definitely want to get cold power going because I think that will be more beneficial. For power, steel will be... Yep, steel will have to be the next one because we need it for the versatile framework. Oh, this is crazy. Blueprint designer. To create custom factory design and save them as a blueprint. Okay. Ooh. Mark III logistics. Industrial storage container. Contains 48 slots for storing large amounts of items. Has 2 conveyor belt input ports and 2 conveyor belt output ports. Oh, that's going to be nice. Oh, this is where we have to get the automated wiring. Okay. Power towers. Okay. And power storage. That's going to be massive. No, they got hyper tubes. Oh, we're doing hypertubes, buddy. Yes, we are. Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm definitely setting this up. Oh, we're going to be hypertubing everywhere. I can't wait for that. Okay. Wow. That was pretty awesome. And that is pretty loud. So I'm going to come back into my office here. Look at that. 8 days since the last incident, which means we have not died once yet. I'm going to try and keep it that way. I'm going to try and do a no death run. Not too not too serious to where I have to like restart anything. But that is a goal for mine. I want to do an entire playthrough without dying once. And I want to see if I could do it. So I'm going to try my hardest to not do that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And you can't forget about Bob, wherever he is at. He's roaming around here somewhere, I think. Bob, did you leave? I think I scared him with the space elevator. It's okay. He'll come back. He is my bate. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys haven't yet, go ahead and take a look at the description down below. You can find my Discord. Join up if you want to, converse about Satisfactory or modded Minecraft, as so far that is what my channel is built around. Anyways, like, subscribe, don't forget to tap on the notification bell for future episodes and streams, and I will see you guys in the next one. So goodbye.